Welcome to a new edition of our show titled Speak of Africa. We have a great show for you today. For the show of today, we're going to title it Jungle Style Democracy. Democracy has come to Africa. How is it doing? That's the story of the show of today. We start the show of today by going to Nigeria. Beware the eyes of February. February 16 is election day in Nigeria. That's the day Nigerians will be voting for a new president. The tussle is between President Buhari and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. So far, this election season is really lackluster. The people are not really motivated with joy to vote. We're already worried because it looks like there might be a lot of violence, because we see signs. We're hearing that they are arming hoodlums with guns, so they may use these guns to really create a whole lot of havoc. Why are the two candidates not ready to debate each other? To debate or not to debate, that's the question during this election season. Why is Atiku not ready to debate Mr. Buhari? It looks like Mr. Buhari is a former soldier who is really taciturn. He's not really used to speaking. In fact, when you look at some of the videos we see on Nigerian television, we have impersonators of Buhari. They make fun of his speaking style. You see them dressed like Buhari and they start laughing. They talk, they affect his mannerisms. But in the past, we've been told that Mr. Buhari has been debating politically and he has enjoyed those debates. So why is it that this time both candidates are running away from debating? A few weeks ago, we experienced a very impressive vice presidential debate, and Mr. Peter Obi, the VP candidate of the PDP party, he came out like the winner because he was really prepared for that debate. That's what we really want to see in the presidential race. The two parties need to debate each other. How can the people know the issues involved? It's because the way the big guys are doing stuff in Nigeria, they don't really want to talk about the serious issues. In fact, candidates like Sowore are the ones who are really talking about the issues. These big candidates don't want to talk about the issues affecting Nigeria, which is why they are really running away from debating each other. So they really know what they are doing. In any serious debate, you find out that these two candidates don't really have much to offer Nigeria. It is time really for them to pass the baton to the new generation. But both of them are really power hungry. They don't want to leave. If the youth can take over the country, then you'll be able to see new blood that is pumped into the system, which is what you see in other countries. If Nigerian democracy has to evolve, you see like what happens in the United States. Before Trump became president, he had to debate Hillary Clinton, and we had a very lively debate. In the United Kingdom, which is Nigeria's former colonial master, when you have the PM debate, so why are the two candidates running away from debating each other? This is the only way the people can really know the issues that matter in the country. They will hear how the candidates can really address these issues. So it's not just a question of going to campaign rallies and bringing up one-liners, then running away from dealing with the problems. So we think the attitude both of them are using is really an escapist approach to campaigning. They don't want to deal with the real issues, but they want to be voted into office, which is not really good. And of course, we are really worried about a lot of the insecurity because things will get violent. So far, you may think things are peaceful, but they will turn violent in a moment's notice. Next, talking about Nigeria, we also saw the Ladoke Akintola Technology University. The issue of Habib has come up again. Before, we thought the main problem Nigeria faced with radical Islam is Boko Haram. Now it is becoming the Hijab. The Hijab is a veil that female Muslims put on to cover their face and their neck. And if you look, you will see a lot of pictures of what it looks like. In a lot of societies, they use this as part of their religion. But it looks like since 2011, the female students of Ladoke Akintola Technology University wanted to be wearing Habib, but the school authorities have been reluctant to authorize them to wear this Habib. So it has really become a problem. So it looks like this is just a symptom of a bigger problem. Christianity versus Islam is working itself out to capture the hearts and minds of Nigerians. That's really what is really happening. When you see that 55 of these students were barred from entering the school because they were wearing the Habib, it's causing a lot more problems. So it's a sign of a bigger problem to come. And so we think this problem needs really to be arrested.
$250 to $6,000. Quick tax refund advance made easy. It's tax season 2019. The Christmas and New Year holidays are over. Everybody's talking about the PJ Tax Service, the new kid in town on H&R Block's block. Why? Money, money, money. Spread the good news. Quick tax refund advance is here. It's big, bigger than ever. Put big money in your pocket fast. PJ Tax Service. Nobody gets your tax money back faster, instantly, quickly, and immediately. 3 tax refund disbursement choices for you in less than 24 hours. Visa e-card, paper check, and direct deposit. Get your money back without delays. PJ Tax Service has your back. It is your money, so get it now. PJ Tax Service. You like the way we do your taxes. PJ Tax Service. You feel like a lottery or a sweepstake winner. Act now. Call 301-593-4879 or 301-593-4897 or come to our office, 11207A, Lockwood Drive, Silver Spring, Maryland, 20901. Or you can visit us online, www.pjtaxservice.com.
Okay, next, we're going to move now to Cameroon. Cameroon, a few days ago, the leaders of the Ambazonia Republic were in court. They were in Paul Biya's kangaroo court. Their presence in this court really exposed to the world how unjust this court is. These are people who are not Cameroonians, but why are they judged by a military court? So they decided that they are not Cameroonians, and the court did not really know what to do with the nationality issue. In fact, these people are supposed to be refugees. They were refugees in Nigeria, then they were forcefully brought to Cameroon by the Buhari regime, which is really against the canons of international law. There is a French word which is known as refoulement. Refoulement means the forceful transfer of refugees from a country where they are seeking political asylum to another country where they may be harmed. So in international law, there is a concept of non-refoulement, which means we are against the transfer of such persons. What happened in Cameroon and Nigeria is a very good example of the violation of the international law of non-refoulement. These people were taken from Nigeria against their will and brought to Cameroon, where they have been in a dungeon for over a year. So is this a way that you say the countries are obeying laws of democracy? Hell no. This just shows you that these countries are violating international law and nothing is being done about it. So what about the court in Banjul? Are they going to address this issue when you have countries that are not really paying attention to international law? So this is not really a good sign. So when we look at most of the newspapers in Cameroon this week, they were showing pictures of Sisiku Ayoktabe Julius in court with his barristers who were really arguing that these people are not Cameroonian, so you cannot be judging them in a military court. So according to the canons of international law, they are supposed to be returned to the country where they came from, which is Nigeria. But will the dictatorial regime of Paul Biya respect international law and do the right thing? We don't think so, because this individual doesn't really believe in the rule of law. He is the law. So whatever happens, he teleguides everything from his presidential palace. So actually there's no law, because the law is the man. Okay? La loi, c'est moi. L'État, c'est moi. So he is everything. So he teleguides whatever happens in all the courts. So actually there is really no real justice. Justice is not blind. Justice is not fair. So this is what is really happening in Cameroon. And as this happens, more and more bloodshed is going to be happening in this country again, because the people don't really think there is a rule of law. So they are frustrated and they'll be forced to take the law into their own hands. And when you see most of the young people today in Cameroon, they are buying guns and using these guns to kill each other because of frustration. Okay, next, we're going to move from Cameroon to Gabon. Finally, the sick man of Gabon is back home. Homecoming for Ali Bongo is today. In fact, today is actually the Tuesday, and Gabon is supposed to swear in the new cabinet. In fact, a few days ago, there was a new prime minister for Gabon, and he was really reading from Rabat, Morocco. What about his country? Because of too many questions that were asked, why are you doing this? Is Morocco now part of Gabon? Because of so many questions that were addressed, Ali Bongo was really forced now to return to his country and try to assume his ministerial work as president. But would this be enough? By choosing this person as prime minister, will this really change the dynamics? Already, there's much discontent in Gabon because we saw this in the latest coup d'etat. The discontent is because Gabon is shaping up to be a tale of two cities. You have the haves and you have the have-nots. Most of the Africans really have nothing. Much of the oil wealth is enjoyed by a small group of white people who come to the country as expatriates. So they're enjoying all of this stuff, and the black Africans are unhappy. In fact, when you look at the attempted coup d'etat, which happened a few weeks ago, it is just a sign that there's a lot of discontent in the country. Whatever people may think, the discontent is there. So, but will Ali Bongo have the energy to work as president to deal with this discontent? How is he going to do it? Will it just be the status quo, more franc-afraid, France dominating the affairs of the country? The resources of the country are in the hands of just a few? Or will he open up the economy so that other Africans who are of Gabon heritage can benefit from the wealth of the country? So these are some of the questions that he needs to address. The sooner he addresses these issues, the more peace we'll have in Gabon.
Life insurance money secrets of millionaires and billionaires exposed. Discover how America's rich and famous exploit these arcane tools to build fabulous wealth. Why should these big white guys have all the fun? Let Prince Ojong, the celebrity author of The Miraculous Millionaire, show you the little understood life insurance way to riches. Are you still doubting the good things that life insurance can do for you? Trust strategies, estate planning, 401k rollover, annuity contract, cash value, education funding, executive benefits, income protection, life protection, living benefits, mortgage protection, tax-free retirement? Think and grow rich with life insurance. Your amazing journey to wealth begins by calling Prince Ojong at 240-350-1131.
So next, we're going to move to Congo DRC. We've covered Congo DRC a few times on this show. Recently, Congo DRC announced a new president, Felix Tshisekedi. Who is Felix Tshisekedi? He is the son of the opposition leader Etienne Tshisekedi. Etienne Tshisekedi has been a permanent figure in Congolese politics. He has been prime minister under Mobutu Sese Seko, and he has also been an opposition leader in the country. He's a very, very charismatic figure who died a few years ago. But his son has realized the dream that really eluded his father. But when we look at this victory, it looks like some kind of stolen victory, because the Catholic Church, which has been monitoring elections in this country, is saying that it is not possible for Felix Tshisekedi to have won this election because he was really a distant third. The person who was really dominating the votes is Martin Fayulu. Martin Fayulu is a former executive of ExxonMobil, and he was also a lawyer before he got into politics. So it is said that he's the one who actually won this election. But because Joseph Kabila wants to make a backroom deal with the Tshisekedi family, he decided that it would be more prudent for him to give power to Felix Tshisekedi instead of allowing the real winner of the election to occupy the presidency. Joseph Kabila still dominates the security apparatus in the country, so he doesn't really want most of the new people to come in because he doesn't know what they will do to him. He wants to protect himself. So when you look at what is happening in Congo, it really means that the winner of this election is Joseph Kabila. He has actually received a golden parachute to go into retirement with all the money he has stolen from the country. But who is the loser? The loser is the Congolese people. The Congolese people have lost because what they have fought for since independence has continued to elude them. We were thinking that for the first time since independence, Congo DRC is going to have a free and fair election. But a few days after the election, the internet services were cut off, everything was shut down, and Joseph Kabila started masterminding to take over the country and give it to his own hand-picked candidate. It is true, Emmanuel Ramazani Shadari was a distant third. So Kabila did not really want to choose him to be president because the loss was too catastrophic. So he had to work a deal with the second loser, who is Felix Tshisekedi. He worked a backroom deal to hand over power to Tshisekedi so that they can form some kind of compromise government, okay? So such a government probably would make Emmanuel Ramazani Shadari as prime minister. But before that even worked out, the international community has really been critical of Joseph Kabila. But will he do the right thing and allow a recount to go on as demanded by the international community? Already, the Catholic Church is putting a lot of pressure. We are really impressed with the way the Catholic Church has really acted in the Congo. So we ask ourselves, why is the Catholic Church very, very vociferous in condemning abuses of democracy in Congo DRC, but not in Cameroon? Cameroon also is a Catholic country. So why is the Catholic Church more interested in democracy in Congo than in Cameroon? So those are questions that inquiry minds want to know. Is it because the Paul Biya regime gives a lot of money to the Pope and the Catholic Church? Is that why the Catholic Church is turning a blind eye to abuses of democracy in Cameroon? Cameroon had elections in October. The victory was stolen from Maurice Kamto. But the Catholic Church did not really make much noise about this. They allow things to go on. In the case of Congo DRC, the Catholic Church is very, very vocal in its disappointment with what happened in that country. So why are they very interested in democracy in Congo but not anywhere else? So inquiring minds want to know. So why is the Catholic Church not interested in democracy in Cameroon, for example, which is also another Christian Catholic country? That's a question people want to know. Then, of course, Congo DRC's neighbors, like Kenya, SDAC, they are not really happy with what has happened. They are also demanding a recount. So, in fact, Martin Fayulu had to return to the Supreme Court to go and file an appeal demanding a recount because he really thinks he is the rightful winner of this election. But in the end, will Joseph Kabila do the right thing? He's more interested in his own benefits, in his own interests. He does not really care about the interests of the Congolese people. So when we look at this, we can say that the Congolese people are still a loser. Because look at the kind of person that they're giving to them as a leader. Felix Tshisekedi does not really have any political experience running for office. He doesn't have any managerial experience. Okay? He himself says he doesn't have experience of stealing and looting the country. But that's not really the matter. We want to make sure that this individual can really run the country well. So does he have what it takes to run a country like this? Even his intellectual credentials, which he obtained in Belgium, are suspect. Okay? People don't really think he's really an intellectual kind of person he has a mind to be able to run such a big country. But he's been challenging his accusers by saying that he doesn't have experience in stealing, but he can really run the country. But so far, he is popular with a group of people in the country, and he's really making a run for the office. And it looks like the deal that he worked with Kabila has really put him where he is now. So we're thinking that the only people who have really lost are the Congolese people. So today, we really feel sad for democracy in Africa because of what is happening in Congo, okay? So we are really feeling sad, but we have to smile, okay? Sometimes they say laughter is a soothing balm. And to add to this laughter, I feel for the Congolese people, okay? I feel for the Congolese people, and I can give them a soothing balm. The soothing balm I can give to the Congolese people is a song that we've really composed to help them. As Fela used to say, music is a weapon. Music is a weapon of liberation. So we're going to give the Congolese people a song to soothe themselves, okay? This song is a soothing balm, and you can enjoy this song with the Congolese people. Long live democracy. One day, democracy will come to Africa. We thank you very much for watching this show. Enjoy the song that we've given to the Congolese people. Thank you very much.
Selling a service or a product? Need buyers? Use the African Nation TV as a channel to reach many viewers. Act now and call Prince Ojong at 240-350-1131. That's 240-350-1131. Act today.
Gauthier Mutombo ya Metiola. Na Christian bien dans l'autre là, na Katia State, Chimita. Ntango elekita kati mpakwa, minueli kikobeta miso malembi. Mpongi ekomi kozwa esika ye. Kasi nzoto eboyi kolala makanisi maleki nga komboka mosika ya Kongo akongo ye Kongo ye nakopanga kolala mpona boyi kolota bandoto ya basouvenir ya mabe natika na Kongo ye Kongo nanga kitoko ebeba ye likolo ya banguna ye Nzambe salisa Kongo ye Kongo ye Kongo nanga mawa Naiko mosika na Amerika alanga nzembo na yaki mission mpona tombola lokumu andule ya Kongo Atandele ndula Kongo ye komata mama ye nyonso se na Nzambe Bakulutu ye bapesa ngai chance nasepelisa peuple ya Kongo nasepelisa peuple ya Afrika peuple ya mokili mobimba ye mama joliliki nzala kotikanga boye te Prince Onjo kotikanga boye te Yashimita eledego kotikanga boye te Iba Chonga kotikanga boye te Na mwana nalelie Fava kasaka Eme sasa Kompolo ai, chompoi, de baba, mopero. Malanga tembo yo bakene kosuka biso, papa wendoga kale Dr. Nico. Franco Luambo bokelo isenge, magilu systeme, frère soki ya pependo me. Lido Yongo Mbale lendile na muta mashakado abeti masikiye pongo lovo jo poster baroza e ngana lele na lele alanga tebo to sanga tomola lopo mwanule ya atana pasito na misengo olingana alanga tebo yo basala momo ito sangana tabule tumba simaro kamangana Papa we manyo kalongo manwa kuwakwe Kofi olomide emene ya keste Alanga Nebo tosaka Totomola lopu mwanule ya kongo Atana pasito na misengo Tolingana Shimita kale Diego Nibo makate Felix waze kwa jibe piana Werason Defa ofere gola Fali pupae Mili ya bele bozi boziana Anto achamwe alanga tebo tosaka totomola lopu mwanule ya kongo atana pasito na misengo tolingana nakose mara mokongo ya bakwane lopankatare ya misi joskika mbukuta ba oyo natangi te bosilikate atandele